Hey guys, Nappy Fu and I decided to do a natural and Nigerian tag. So here we go. The first question is to say your full name, your whole name, in your language. That was in Igbo. The second question is, when was your first relaxer, if ever? And my first relaxer, I don't remember exactly, but I think in my 3-year-old birthday party, I had relaxed hair, so that was a long time ago. I had a relaxer between the ages of 2 and 3. Number 3 is, how did you wear your hair in primary or elementary school? As I said, my hair was relaxed. I went to school in the US, so I didn't wear my hair in the low cut that was typical of most primary school girls in Nigeria. I actually wore a lot of, my mom would thread my hair a lot. I would wear braids. If I was in a wedding, I feel like I was always in weddings, but I would always have like a ponytail, my hair slicked back as best as it could. And then I would have those like ponytail pieces that would require a whole lot of bobby pins. And my hair like the ponytail weave like spiraled out. I don't know, that's like the most, that's the style that I remember my hair being in the most as a kid. Number 4, when did you go natural and why? I went natural when I was in college. I was 18 or 19 years old. It was the summer after my freshman year. I decided to transition to natural hair. So I transitioned all over the course of sophomore year and then cut my hair at the end of sophomore year. And I decided to go natural because I had never seen what my hair looked like. As I said, I had a relaxer when I was 3, so I just never knew what my hair looked like. And I was curious. I didn't go in wanting long hair. I didn't go in, wanting a big afro. I really just was curious and wanted to see what my hair looked like. So I ended up getting sets of braids for about 6 months, and then I got a couple of weaves for another 6 months, and then decided to cut my hair after that. Number 5, what were your parents' reactions and other family members when you went natural? My mom, when I went natural, said that I was being influenced too much by the Black Power people at my school. Exactly. So for some context, I went to a predominantly white high school, and when I got to college, I just flocked to any Black person who I could find. So I surrounded myself almost exclusively in college with people who looked just like me, and so when I went natural, my mom thought that I was like about to join the 21st century version of the Black Panther Party. My dad didn't care. He's always been that person who just told me I was beautiful no matter what. My aunties, real and not real, were way too invested, and anytime I would see them would be like, you Joma, when are you going to do your hair? Beg. And I would just smile and laugh and keep moving. Number 6, if you had to spend 1 month in Nigeria and you could only bring one product, what would it be? I would bring a conditioner. I feel like I can find shampoo, I can find some black soap to shampoo my hair with, I can find some palm oil, coconut oil, I can use some shea butter, but I don't know whether I can find a good, like sulfate-free, natural conditioner that would really help lock in the moisture in my hair. I would need one that would be versatile as a leave-in conditioner, as deep conditioner. I think I can manage with other things. I could find those in Nigeria, but I don't know about a good conditioner. Number 7, palm oil or coconut oil. For my hair, I would say coconut oil. I haven't tried palm oil yet, but for cooking, palm oil all the way. Number 8 is, do you use any products from Nigeria or support any Nigerian-owned natural hair businesses? I've used Obia Natural hair products. I've used Ishima hair care on my site. I can't think of too many other Nigerian hair products that I've used. I know there's Soultanicals as well, and I feel like there's another one that I'm forgetting, but I hope when I go to Nigeria that I can explore some of the great products that I'm sure are coming out of that country. All right, number 9, food favorites. So egusi soup versus okra soup. Okra soup, hands down, hands down. Jollof rice versus rice and stew. I'm a sucker for rice and stew, or really stew with a little bit of rice. I love stew. Puff puff or chin chin. I would say puff puff, but sometimes it could be really greasy, but chin chin can also be too hard, and I would prefer too greasy over too hard. And the last food favorite is suya or stockfish, and I'm a suya girl, 100%. The last question is a little bit more serious. Okay, number 10 is kind of like, what do you think about the state of natural hair amongst Nigerians, both in the country and outside of the country? Do you feel like a lot of your Nigerian friends wear their hair natural, etc.? Natural hair is becoming more and more welcome in Nigeria, but I think there's still a long, long way to go. Most people who I know who are Nigerian do not wear their hair in its natural state, and I'm including people who wear chronic braids. I mean to say chronic like a disease, but people who wear braids consistently, I am not grouping them into what I'm calling the natural category, just because it's one thing to wear your hair out and natural and be Nigerian, it's another thing to have it be natural but be braided up. That's another conversation. I don't think that most people wear their hair naturally. I would say maybe like 10 or 15, maybe 20%. I don't know what those numbers are like in Nigeria. The last time I was there 2 years ago, I was walking through some market in my village and people were coming up to me asking me where I bought my hair, and I was just like, it's growing from my head. Don't know what to tell you. So I'm hoping that it gets better in Nigeria. We shall see. It's up to us to continue promoting the beauty and elegance of natural hair, and so hopefully this tag can help with this. So those are my responses to the Nigerian and natural tag. Make sure you check out Nappy Foo's answers. They're pretty hilarious. Here's a quick teaser.
My full Nigerian name, actually I have like 6 names, so I'm just give you the short ones. I'm gonna give you the ones that made it to the birth certificate, okay? Adebola Oluwatoyin Olubumi. Powerful names, very powerful names. If you don't know the meaning, ask me later. I'm in love with the cocoa. Hey, I get it for the low. Actually, no, I don't get it for the low. I get it for a very high ass price. I get it from Whole Foods. It's like $12, $15 for this. It's a big container, but it's just pricey. But it's okay because I'm in love with the cocoa. Hey.
Told you it was funny. So I'm tagging a few people here. Grace has also tagged a few people in her video. If you know any other Nigerian naturals, please let them know about this tag too, and let's just get the conversation started in our community. Bye.